I've been saying for years I want to
Zulundus said me to make defaced friend I made along the way once we put the 4th on defrost. So what do you want to name the first kingdom back on the surface? Hyrule.
Okay, can I speak now? As soon as I start yapping, you do mod say. I swear that thing is, No, I sighed because you interrupted me. God damn it! So I had to mute myself while I got my brain back to normal. I'm not in a good mood today. It's just, I was really tempted to not stream today. I'm just telling you right now. I did not sleep well. So, don't... if anyone decides I'm gonna push kids' buttons, I can push a button banning you. It's just so... I'm not gonna ban Zol, but just a warning. I'm in an iffy mood today. I'm in an iffy mood. Oh my god. Alright, as it was. Hi everyone, how are you doing? I really was contemplating not streaming today because I'm just not in a good mood. I don't know why. I don't know why. I did not sleep well. I'll tell you right now. I had to sleep sitting up because my heartburn was that severe. Like, it even went past, like, my heartburn tablet, so... It doesn't usually happen, but sometimes it does. Oh, Wedigo says hi. Wedigo, hi Zul. Hi Ryu. Hi. Oh, Wedigo. Wedigo did a resub of 43 months. Thank you. Hi Tyler. Hi Gustav. Hi Catch. Hi. Welcome Catch, actually. First time chatting. W. W? 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 I can't wait to see what kind of remix they make of it. I feel like they're just going to use the orchestral version for like the ending. I don't know if there'll be any Primus music. We don't know if there's going to be Warren Triad. I think it might just be Kefka with like Warren Triad mechanics, and not those three at all. Which is a bit weird. It's going to be just all him. Because like at least with Omega, there's at least like different forms of Omega. Like you got original Omega, you got like M and F, and you got like the Savage version, and then you got like a new model. But like with the Kefka, it's just him and his ultimate, and then maybe an even bigger form. Hang on. What is? Okay, you got that one. You got that one. Does Kefka have another one? I don't know. I haven't played the game, so I don't know. Sorry, my brain's shutting off. My brain is not working today. Hi, Bane. Hi, Soul. Hi, Jazzy. Oh, hello, Jazzy. Welcome. Hi, Anime. Well, he has the statue of the Omega Ray, which represents the Triad, so it's very likely we'll get them in some form. In 6, they are the Demon Fiend and the Goddess. Okay. Also, I might need to do something real quick, guys. Hang on. Yeah, my body's not been good. Yeah, I just had to I had to just do something real quick. I hope you're not catching that thing I had. I hope not, because my head feels like it's not swimming, but it feels like it's like heavy, you know? Woozy? That might be just the lack of sleep because I had the really bad heartburn. I need Husky to speedrun the train. I think Husky did. Hang on. I did see something on like Twitter about with Husky, like having the trailer music. Hang on. Husky. Yeah. Like 2 hours ago. We can listen to it. Hang on, I'll link it. Oh, you linked it already? Yeah, we can listen to this. I love like how gritty the guitar is in this. I love it. I love it so good. We're gonna rewatch the trailer and analyze it deep. And then we can look back, like when 7.5 comes up, we can look back at the trailer again and see like the hints there. And we can also talk about the evolved jobs, because some of it I like, some of it I'm not too sure about. Canada is more it's more Nordic. It's like it's got Norse mythology, like obviously with like Yggdrasil, like Midgard, and like I was like seeing someone mentioning it was like the what was it, the realms and all that. So, and I obviously, I can't pronounce the snake's name, but the big giant snake, I'm pretty bad at names. So we're gonna see a lot of Norse mythology. Which makes me very happy. Which makes me wonder as well, because if this is the 4th, where is it going to be taking place? Like, in terms of the planet. I mean, I could deep dive into that, but we're just yapping right now. I don't want to... I want to, like, talk about more about this later. You think it's Javania? Yeah, because it has the floating islands, which could symbolize the Sea of Clouds. Yeah. I'm looking, like, when the Dawnchild like patches were coming out, I was like, okay, I like where this is kind of going. Like a Joker 7 Sword too. And no Azislar, because no elegance. Yeah, I mean, Azislar is an artificial floating island. Sea of Clouds are natural. So yeah, hang on. Oh, the guitar. I'm hoping we get like more, because I know a lot of people I like a mix of music, but I think using like heavier music just suits this game more. Like, I like orchestral music, it's still really good, but I feel like, yeah, I feel like that the guitar stuff really works for 14. Maybe the 4th Annex Twine volcano erupted. Oh, maybe. We'll look at like the map and then like speculate, because I had another place speculation, and like if they end up doing this one thing, I doubt they would, but they could. But I want to like talk about it and like, yeah. Shadowbringers had the balance just right on heavy gritty. Yeah, and I think like there's that heavy gritty thing because like remember Shadowbringers was also symbolizing like a world on the edge of death. Like it's literally on the edge. Like this one is on the edge. It needs that like grittiness to symbolize it, and then like that some music of like hope. So like it needs that same feel as Shadowbringers, because like it's the same sort of like feel, like you have to save a whole ass planet, because like, yeah, because we don't know what's like going on. Like this next patch we're gonna find out more, and then we can like speculate. I don't think I'll do the story on day one, because I want people to go through the story and like go through it themselves. So we might end up doing the story. We're gonna do it next week, obviously. We're gonna be doing let me talk about the schedule, actually, since this is the final day before stuff. So, Monday stream, the 27th, is going to be Uma Musume. That's going to be Uma Musume Day. Because we're going to be pulling for Nice Nature. Tuesday will be Final Fantasy XIV that day. And I think we're going to be doing the Alliance Raid with Fries, so Fries could tell us about what's going on in the Alliance Raid. So, the 28th will probably be... unless we do... No, I kind of want to do it on the day, so we'll do that on that day. So, from judging from that, we could do MSQ either, like, because I usually leave it a week in advance, but I might do it sooner. So, it's either going to be the 29th or the 1st of May, or the 2nd of May. It's one that, because I also want to do Meeps on the weekend, so, maybe the 1st. Beeps. I need to catch up. I only did 7.1. Well, you got a week to catch up if you want to do stuff. My general theory right now is all the shards will eventually end up in this type of state because of the nature of the reflections as only one pieces. Yeah, we can yap about it. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I didn't turn them back on. Whoopsie daisy. Hi, Switch! Thank you so much for the raid. Honk! What do you mean, honk? Are you trying to... Okay. Man, Forrest would like this. Switch, thank you so much for the raid. How was the stream? How was 14? What were you getting up to today? We're just yapping about what they revealed at Fanfest, so... I don't know if you're up to date or you've seen the stuff, but just a little heads up for people that haven't. Diadem grind. Oh God, Jesus Christ. We summoned the bacon? You want to summon Fries? Holy damn. We've been chatting Kina. Okay, so you're good. You're Gucci then. Okay. But no, Switch and to the Raiders, if you need to post-stream stuff, please, do take care of yourselves. But yeah, guys, my name is Kin. I am a Abyssal LeviaShark VTuber with a British debuff. We're playing Final Fantasy 14. Right now we're just kind of vibing in 14, and we're gonna be like, I'm gonna be opening up the video in like maybe a few minutes, and we can like talk about stuff. Also, hang on, I just realized. Let me just put this music in the background. Yeah, there we go. We'll just put this in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. We can just listen to Husky's like trailer music. Wait, 7.56, then a week later is the Expo. Oh wait, is it? Wait, did they actually wait, I know it's September, but wait, what day is it? The 8th? Hang on. Oh, you're right. Oh, that's wait, that's good timing then. Because then we can do, because that's Beastmaster as well, so we can like spend like all that week doing 14 stuff with Beastmaster and the MSQ, and then we go we disappear and be cute friends together at the Expo. And then we all be cute together. Your cat boy is pretty. Oh, thank you. I can't wait for the character customization update because I need more. Because then I can like, because like the thing is, like I like my cat boy, but if they like, I need to see the more customization stuff. Which they're gonna be showing more of it later, probably more at Berlin. So I can actually, I'm hoping they do some changes to the highlight feature because like his hair right now is not meant to be like that. He's meant to have like white there. So yeah. Curious will be Expo first con outside of hometown. Aww. Can't wait for the weather to come in and be all the above cosmetics laid over. Yeah, I can't wait for that. And also it's color picker, so Weather literally can make himself very vivid green if he wants now. Shrek for everyone. I keep getting added to the Discord. Who keeps adding me? You know what I mean, this server. Like, there you go. I keep getting added in the same single Discord and it's driving me up the wall. No, it's another Discord. I'm like, no, please stop. I hate the red like things when I'm streaming. Whenever I see a red like notification, I always have to click it on the go because I don't like red notifications. It drives me crazy. Well, that doesn't really work, Switch, because whenever you at me, I don't see the red highlighted. But also, just a little heads up, my brain is not in a good mood today. So if anyone tries to annoy me, I could ban them. So just a little heads up, guys, to the raiders. Don't pee me off. I didn't sleep well last night. I had severe heartburn. I had to sleep upright. And I didn't probably go to sleep until like 6 a.m. So just be careful not to push my buttons. Don't, guys, be careful. I wonder if we should set a timeout. People who try to at you. Well, the good thing is with like OBS, if someone does try at me, it just makes my name bigger. It doesn't do the red. It doesn't do the red. And even on the other screen with the YouTube chat. We have YouTube up, by the way. I deserve my timeout. Just read it. I'll give you like a half an hour before I time you out. And angry Leviashark is terrifying thing. Oh, okay, still didn't think about that. Still just went, you know what? They just raided! What the hell? Anyway, never seen one, but it sounds scary. Just think of like a megalodon, but maybe a little bit bigger. And maybe more draconic. Maybe more of a draconic shark. I wonder, wait, hang on. Because I just, like, when it looked at references, we were just looking at, like, sharks and dragons and, like, other kinds of fish. So what does a shark dragon look like? Shark dragon, I say AI. Oh god, that one looks cool as heck. What the hell? That one looks so cool! Oh! Okay, some of these designs. Oh wow, that one looks sick. Okay. If I could draw big monsters, I would. I would draw what like a proper Leviashark looks like. Share with the class. Can't be asked. Just look up Shark Dragon minus AI on Google, and then you'll see what I'm looking at. Hopefully, because if sometimes the minus AI does cut out, but some of them get through, because I did see one of them there that was like AI, but yeah. Oh, did I not put this on loop? Actually, you know what? It's a good time to actually hang on. Yeah, we're just checking out 14, guys. If anyone wants to hang out, we're in Limsa. I will be moving around soon, but I kind of want to like open up some videos, and then we can like deep dive into it. So let me first bring up subject number 1. Hang on. Let me bring up. Also, I have to edit the. I was gonna like do a quick, easy job with like uploading the reaction, but then I forgot about the Evangelion. Then I forgot about Evangelion, and I was like,
Peggy 16.
Ah, Philly. You know, I was like, damn it. I gotta try and find. I might have to like go into the VOD and like go from there, because like we gotta look at the what they were talking about with Vol Jobs. So hang on, bear with me. Right, I'm gonna make this smaller so we can still like what the solution 9. Where are you? What? Hang on. Where does solution 9 come from? I muted you! I paused you and muted you. Why? Okay. God damn it. It just still pops up. Okay. So, we can like talk about this. Right. Let me just put this on loop. Let's fully watch this again. Oh, the grittiness. That's in the video. That's in the music. It's like that grit. I'm hoping that's actually part of it and it's not trying to block something. It's good. Meet your fate without fear. That's interesting. Oh, no, we'll play it all, then we'll go back. We'll go back. Unite the stars into one. Go 4. Get it? Because to go to the 4th. Oh, I don't know. It's great.
One more time. It's my favorite.
By the way, this is Jason Singer.
You know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes. All right, I'm ready. Tell me about.
We're watching this all, and we're going to talk about it again.
Long, long ago, in a time
I'm trying to hear the lyrics.
recall, life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty.
Rich and plenty.
Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering peaks ran rivers,
seeing that Nordic
flowing
feel.
into and feeding great seas. And noble kingdoms flourished, wanting for naught.
Fourfold knowing, no end in sight. I mean, that's the lyrics of Shadowbringers. But still a running up.
But then entering the relentless ice.
Protoss?
The world grew cold, cold and still. Men succumbed to bitter sorrow. And as we struggled
Seeing,
to
like,
survive, they marched, and all was lost.
It looks so good!
No choice but to flee to the sky.
You see this Didion theory? Yeah. You still haven't seen Alice say though.
And then what happened?
The land below became a frozen waste. But everything changed when they arrived.
The traveler. The one from the sky.
I think it's us.
Aye, though in those days, we knew them as Far Wanderer.
Far Wanderer. I wonder which of our friends. I feel like this is gonna take part like through 2 different timelines, because like back then we used to know them as female exarch. So I kept saying during it that like the
Peggy 16.
the creatures remind me of the Fallen. So the Fallen are enemies from 16. I don't know if they'll ever do a 16 reference this soon, but they just like, even though they have that Nordic feel, like the way they look kind of remind me of the Fallen. So the Fallen in 16 are kind of like the Alligans. Well, not really. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since 2016. But no, Fallen, like, well, when we knew it, we thought that, oh, it's like Alligans, but the Fallen are a little bit more. But they are related to the final, like, boss of the game. But I'll just say that. I'm not going to go deep into it, because in case people have not played 16 still. Right, so we're gonna like look at this, like this beginning part. If anyone doesn't know, this is the final days. This is the final days happening. Like you're seeing like everything was on fire, like civilization is burning. This is literally the same shot in the dungeon, in Amarok Dungeon in Shadowbringers. This is literally the same shot. But you see, like, everything is on fire. I'm trying to see if, like, you can pick out, like, part of the shape. But yeah, you see that. And then this is purple, properly resembling Zodiac being summoned. And then it's quickly replaced by a blue of flashlight, which is Heidelin. And then she was like, nope, I'm gonna do this. And boop. Wait a minute, that's a really cool ass shot. What the hell? That's a really cool ass shot. Yeah, interesting. Huh. I know it's meant to symbol like kind of just either exploding, but why does it kind of remind me of like some kind of like creature? Is it just me? It has horns, so maybe it is like meant to be resembling a Zodiac or something, like the ether, like Zodiac being split. I didn't see this. This really cool ass shot. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Damn. What? Hi, Bryce. They were trying to summon you earlier. They were doing some geese dancing. They're doing some geese dancing. Screenshot that for later reference. There you go. Alright. And then one was split into 13 shards. And go back. 13 and 1. So you've got the source right here. First, second, third, fourth. This is the fourth. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. And this is the void. I kind of wish they'd show, like, during this, showing this as a void and then some missing. So, hold fast what you must, and meet your fate without fear. I'll meet your fate without fear. Is this like gonna be is this talking about the residents of like the shards, or is this talking to us? Meet your fate. What if I have a little fear? I'm always fearful. What do you mean? Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. We are just okay. Alright. welcome, Broccoli Lesnar. The horse. No fear. Kefka Ultimate. 1 fear. I don't have the fear. I haven't done M12S. Remember, guys, for you to do Kefka Ultimate, you have to do M12S. Peter, the horse is here. Peter. Alright. Okay. Meet your fear with fate without fear. Here is the key. And obviously we know that these two resonate with each other. And we're going to find out more about in 7.5 or 7.56. I think we'll get like a hint in 7.56 and then no 7.5 and then 7.56 is when we're going to start seeing this probably more in motion. So you know that us walking in the trailer in 7.5, I think that's going to be in 5.6, not in this. Right. Obviously are they going to work together? Does them two spinning around make this portal? And then all of us, like Meteor, the main character, going through all our stages. Go forth. Haha, go forth. Put a U in there. Go forth. Discover, unite the stars onto one. Now, we don't know what this means. This could still mean, like, just connect them together. Like, you know how, so what is seeming right now is going on is that because we're still split up, in a sense, there's no connection between the source and the shards that's causing this, like, the unbalanced flow of the shards going back into the source. But what if we try and bridge a connection to one another so we still connect, but it's like more of a steady, natural connection instead of like a sudden one. We do have a perfectly good desert devoid of ether that could use a little rejoining. Now, yeah, I'm going to talk about that later in terms of, like, setting. Because in case of the bad situation happens. Because we were talking about, like, we're thinking... Some people are thinking this could be based in... It's obviously based on the 4th, but they're thinking the setting... Because if anyone doesn't know... let me just show you real quick in-game. This is going to be quick in-game. Oh, it's Jolene. if anyone doesn't know, let me open up this map to huge. Also, I'm gonna play like Husky's like music in the background. Well, we're not because we're in silence. All right. So if anyone doesn't know, this is our world map. This is the source's world map, right? The first is literally this part. It's literally this part. See, like, if you see, this is Calusia, this is Fanalan, right here is Mordona, up here is Javania, Black Shroud. So yeah, this is all that remains of the first. This is all that remains first. Everything else outside this is gone. Completely gone. It's just this. And but we are like with what's going on with Eden, it's like trying to bring it back. Trying to bring back the first, trying to reclaim it. So yeah, if anyone's doesn't, yeah, this is the first. Just basically saying it's just Eorzea. So we don't know if like it's gonna be on the 4th, but because all the shards basically have the same landmass, we don't know where our setting is gonna be. I have a 4 on this. Zul has another 4, but I have another 4. Should be interesting. So I'm going to bring it up a bit later. After the trailer. So... Alright. Go forth. Discover. Unite the stars unto one. So... This could mean, like, just like a steady connection between them so they don't all lose. Or it could be the worst case situation where they do get fused. And I'll talk about that later. Oh wait, does it? Yeah. Let none bar your path. Okay, I thought I saw something there. Let none bar your path. I think this is talking to us now. It might be Azem talking to us. It's like, please don't hesitate. This is like... Because we don't know what Azem was doing during the final days. During the final days, Azem disappeared. Because, like, Emmett was wondering where his friend had gone. Like, where's Azem gone? That's why, like, because they kicked Azem out. And Azem disappeared. Because, like, more context. I think Azem, I'm trying to remember, did Azem vote against or abstained? I'm trying to remember. But was against the whole Zodiac thing. So they kicked Azem out of the convocation. And was going to, like, strip, like, stuff. But Emmett kept the crystal. I think that crystal was going to be stripped of, like, everything. So Azem just walked out. So basically just left without saying anything. Emmett kept the crystal. And then obviously Shadowbringers defeated Emmett, and then Hythlodaeus ended up having the crystal. So Emmett must have given the ghost of Hythlodaeus the crystal. So yeah. And good thing too, because it's been very key. It's been very key to this moment. Alright, get it. Which makes you think, did Emmett kind of have an inkling idea? I'm wondering if Azem gave a hint to Emmett. Like, hey, I'm planning this as a backup plan. Or like something, like Emmett kinda knew something. But then Emmett's very headstrong. So he was still stuck to his guns, but he probably would have been like, maybe kept that as like, well, obviously he kept the key as for his friend, but maybe he had like an, he kept the crystal because he was hoping to give it to us and giving to us an sundered Ascian. Oh, true. Yeah, because he would have. Yeah, because they were recruiting. Yeah, they were recruiting the Sundered Ascian, the Sundered Convocation of 14 to the cause, so. Yeah, they probably were keeping tabs on us. Oh, this kind of makes me want to see, like, have more Emmett stuff now. I'm sad that Emmett's gone. Can Emmett be reborn? Can we have Emmett reborn into different shard? So then, like, the wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff happens, and then we have Emmett back. Can we have that? Can we have the wibbly wobbliness? Oh yeah, I saw these. I saw go forth, discover, unite the stars, and one in the like feral seas. Like, what? There's another one, by the way. It's all from the same artist. About Hippolytus just pointing and laughing instead of like Themis. It's just like it's just Hippo laughing. Yeah, he was reborn on the other shard. Crazy. He was named Sephiroth. No! Stop. Actually... Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, someone might need to correct me if this is wrong. Hydaelyn's gone. Hydaelyn was like the bridge, right? Between the shards, right? Does all the, like, is all the shard, I think, wasn't Hydaelyn the one who, like, when someone passed on, she was basically the bridge so everyone could be sent back to the Ethereal Sea? Unless there's, like, separate Ethereal Seas. But from my understanding, there's only... Is there separate Ethereal Seas? Or is there just one? Yeah, she only did that to Minfilia. She, like... Hydaelyn made sure that Minfilia was sent to the Ethereal Sea back on our source. Yeah, we don't know if there's a different Ethereal Sea. Yeah, it might be implied to be different ones. Yeah, I guess because, like, if everyone on, like, the shards is a shard of someone else, then if they end up going to the Ethereal Sea, then there'll be no people left to, you know, be born in the other places. So there has to be a different Ethereal Seas. That's why Social 9 kept having birth problems. They were keeping too many souls from the sea. Oh, yeah. I like Shadowlands. No, we don't talk about Shadowlands. Yeah, don't mention Shadowlands. You know how much I hate that. Shadow yap about how... Anyway. In-play Hydaelyn was using stasis to keep the shards isolated. Yeah, but now Hydaelyn and Zodiac are gone. So there's nothing to stop like the shards going back into one another. Let's go forward. This is a Makote! Old lady. Old Makote lady, and it seems like she's a brunette. A brunette old Makote. So, get point. Some people say, "Oh, is this Yashtola?" No, Yashtola this would have been white, unless they changed the color for this, because they could easily do that for these trailers. Like, they could easily switch a mesh around. They could easily switch it around, because remember during the first trailer when they showed off for Dawn Trail, they edited out the Viper swords. And, like, Meteor was just holding nothing. It was just invisible. So they could easily have edited out a white tail. But I think people might not like this. I will just tell you right now, if Yashtola if this ends up being a Yashtola, it could be a. Don't forget, this could be another version. This is the 4th. This is the 4th. We could honestly still meet people who are friends, but they're different versions. So, just a little heads up. Just a little heads up. We could still meet. This could still be Yashtola, but a different version. It is someone we know. It's either someone that we know on the source, or like, and it's a shard of them, or if it's someone that like we meet during the story. Gender bit raw. Well, it's either a brunette or it's redhead. It's someone with that like sort of like hair color. Also, I'm just playing the husky like thing in the background, so because like, oh wait, hang on. We can read what she's saying. We don't really need to hear them speak, so yeah, you know it better than me now. Unless you guys want to hear the. It's definitely Kote, because like there's being hidden. It's like going like that. You see? It's definitely cat ears under there. Long ago in a time few yet recall. Life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding the great seas. If you could ever wait, I think that bit of the text. Wanting for not. I think that's flourish, if I remember correctly. So if we come through a portal, right? Which is gold, by the way. It is gold. So that could be our portal that we've used. This could all change, by the way, as well. So just a little heads up. But I feel like will they keep Viper here? Do they keep the Viper Meteor here? Or do they switch up by the next trailer and put Reaper here? Or maybe it's going to be like a Shadowbringers thing. Now these, again, these, you can see like the Nordic inspiration when you look at the patterns. Yeah, like right here. You can see like, but again, it still reminds me of the Fallen. It still reminds me of the Fallen from 16. It could be a fusion of both. It could be a fusion of both. So yeah. I don't know if like this part of the trailer is still gonna be the same next time. I think this part might be different. Hi, Stinian. Yes, the Azure Dragoon. Yeah, Edrum's Fury is probably gone. It's just we need to build. No, not the Protoss. I reckon they have Horribolder with great shields. Oh, you think Horribolder is in the 7.5 trailer. Dragoon new move, drop kick. I'm still convinced Ever Cold is gonna take a lot from 13. I feel like some people are saying there's a bit of 10 in this as well, so honestly, they could 100% do a 16. So I feel like the 16 would be way too soon. I feel like having 16 references... I mean, 16 references is good, but I think having 16, like, base round raids and all that, etc., etc., might be a little bit too soon. But it could easily work out. Like, if they want to do the 16 stuff, it can still work out because of what we see later. Hey, look, if there's cold coming, we just summon Ifrit, right? Just summon Ifrit! Where's Clive? Bring back Clive! So I know. Okay, this shot. Huh! Where have we seen floating islands before? Where have we seen the floating islands? Why? The Sea of Clouds. Also, guys, I forgot. minus like one person from this. This is literally the Heavensward group. This is literally the Heavensward group. With Alpha No and Estinian. And the main character. We're just missing another bean. We're just missing another bean. Again, this could all change as well. Like, this is just the first trailer. They could just easily use like different models at this current time. Things can change. Yeah, we're bringing more firewood. Yeah. It's a bit chilly. We need more wood. Yeah, this definitely feels the Sea of Clouds, but you know, we have those flowers. Oh, never mind. They're dead. And then came the relentless ice. So, from what the trailer, this could be all kinds all over the place. But from what the old lady is saying, like, this was all fine. And then came the ice. Which could mean there's some time shenanigans going on here. Hey, those guys look very big. Oh, they're very huge, aren't they? You know? Very, very big. As tall as... Very tall. Very tall. Oh, look, a crystal. Huh. Wonder if we have to destroy that. Aura! And then she went away. And there's another aura. Oh, someone is on copium with this guy. Someone is on copium, and I'm like, is a CG like one? but someone pointed out this is a different face and horn combination. This is a different face and horn combination from what we have in the game at the moment. So they're like, and someone was like, look, I'm hopping the copium, but maybe this means that we're gonna have like the split face and horns. There's a lot of Zayla. There's a lot of Zaylas here. Where are the Zaylas originally from? On the source. They're mainly in the steppe, aren't they? Did they come from somewhere else? And the land below became a frozen waste. Okay, I'm just gonna go back. I think they're just, it's like just more like, yeah, it's not showing any land masses and all that. It's a little bit chilly, but everything changed when they arrived. So when they arrived, we don't know who's they. We don't know if it's the Scions, we don't know if it's us, or we don't know if it's the Winterers. We don't know. It just says they. The Traveller, the one from the sky. It is one individual. I know those days we knew them all. What was the thing? It says I wonder. I think it's Wanderer, she says. Hang on. Let me just listen to this one bit. Let me just listen to this one bit. Hang on. Knew them as
Wanderer.
I think she says Far Wanderer. I think she says Far Wanderer. So it's a lot of tomorrow. I'm hearing a lot of word of tomorrow is in this as well. So yeah, it's not much we can take from this. I think we need another trailer to kind of dissect it a bit more. But I do want to mention one thing. So let me close this down for now. Oh, hello everyone. Oh, Broccoli's back. Oh, look at you! You're so cute. You're being all cute. Okay. One of the things I do want to mention is location-wise. So, I've been seeing, I think Zul mentioned this, and I think a few more people have been saying this. If it is Heaven's World 2.0, a lot of people are saying it's going to be based on Giovanni and Bathia's spine again. I'm going to put something else out there. What if this is Ilsbard? What if this is the fourth Ilsbard? We already got the floating islands around us, so I can see why they think that. Yeah, but it could be this area as well. And we could still have the floating islands. But it could mean, we don't know what's going up here. It could be up here. We just don't know. Oh, thank you for the 1 mini, thank you. We already got floating islands around there, so I can see why they think that. It's mainly the landmass being frozen. Yeah, we just can't really tell the location-wise. If we got an in-game map or like something in the trailer that kind of symbolizes it, the only symbolization we have right now is floating islands, and that's why a lot of people are thinking Albathia's spine. A lot of people are thinking, oh, it's this area. But what if it's this area? Because, like, think about it. If we end up having to do the fusion dance, right? If we end up having to do the fusion dance, And it does have to fuse with us, but it's like a safe fusion. But being a bit awkward having to have this. I don't think it's gonna work like that because there's a flaw with this reasoning why I have. If they have to fuse the fourth with this area, what's a safer location? Is it gonna be a safer location up here? Is it gonna be more safe location in Ilsabard? Or whatnot, etc. We don't know. Or it could be like, where is the sea clouds originated? Is this all just the floating? Is this all floating above Ishgard? Because I remember the trailer of Evansward, it was like the sea clouds was like kind of above Ishgard, or is it a bit more over to the right? It's like, is it in a safer location? Because like if the fourth ends up, we saw how tricky it was with Alexandria. Yeah, this is a good example actually. Oh, whoops, we went into the room. So Heritage Found was Yasalani. But on the 9th, this was the Kingdom of Alexandria. And because of that, they fused together. So, and it was the same location. Like, if, say, like, this is in Ishgard, it's gonna pop in the same location, isn't it? It's gonna pop in the same... That's why if you have, like, the first fusing with the source again, it's gonna be very impossible, I feel like, because what happens if the first appears and it's just popped right there? It's like, right there. What's gonna happen with Mordona? Mordona's, like, the Crystal Tower is in the same spot. The Crystal Tower is in the exact same spot as, like, Wise to Mordona. So, like, what's gonna happen? Is Mordona gonna turn purple or something? Like, if it ever did, like, what would happen with Fanland? Is there gonna be just a big giant Eden, like, in the middle of Fanland now? I mean, actually, we did have to travel, so I don't know where we went. It probably isn't Fanland, but still. It's just, like freaking in Ishgard, is like, random fairy tower gonna, well, pixie tower gonna appear? Like, I don't think that's gonna work. Like, if, maybe the fourth is an exception and the first stays where it is, but yeah, like, just think it that way. If the fourth does having to fuse with us, it's gonna pop in somewhere. If it does happen, and the safe places would be like somewhere that doesn't have a lot of civilization. So my brain is thinking, we don't know what's with like all of Ilspard, so maybe like popping it in like Blind Frost or like whatnot, or Ilspard and etc. Also, where is Blind Frost up here? Where is Blind Frost? I'm still in the mind of we expand on what we did with the first and the 13th. We already know how to transfer ether between reflections. If we need to do upscale, we have to do stabilized reflections. Yeah. I wonder if we could make the planet bigger. All that extra ether and all that, spread things out, fit new areas between that we already have. I'm still shocked that directional dodging attacks is going to exist because it helped boost DPS while avoiding the bad. But yeah, we're going to talk about that later, Shion. Blind Frost? Bifrost? No. Where's Blind Frost? Like, where is it? It's north of Othard in the Far East. And extends to the shores of Ilsabard. So it's here. Oh yeah, here it is. Wait, this is Bifrost. Is Bifrost here? It's like up here. Again, if everyone doesn't know what, like, why Zor was saying Bifrost, that's another Norse. That's another Norse mythology thing. It's basically a bridge connecting the realms together. Going from Wiki, Bifrost is a body of water to the north of Othard and in the Far East and extends to shores. So it's like here. Didn't realize there's a lake there. Didn't know there was a lake right there. This could be our setting right here. Also, big guy! Wait. Big guy. Big guy. That's tall. It's peeking over the clouds. What do these areas say? Like, I know we're on the 4th, but like... this could still be... this area. This could still be this area. I think one of the evil weapons ate the freaking evil devil. Anyway. Yeah. You know what? I feel like this would be like an area. And also we're going to Garlemald. I think this is more void related in 7.5. But I could easily see, like, if we end up having to do a sort of thing, I think maybe right there. Hang on, let me look at the tribes for the Zayla. Zayla. Because remember, the Zayla are from the Azim Steppe, but they travel a lot. Wait a second. Azim Steppe. Azim Steppe is here. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It kind of looks like those monsters in the trailer. It could be this area. Because Azim Steppe as well. Yeah, the Dawn... yeah, Aura creation myths tell of the world formed by the Dawn Father Azim and the Dust Mother Nama. These two deities can quarrel over which should rule the new world, and created mortals to serve in a war by proxy. First, they were the first Aura, the Rain, children of Dawnfather, and Zayla, chosen of the Dust Mother. I'm trying. The Zayla have to this day not abandoned their ancestral home, living a nomadic life as hunters and gatherers on the vast Azim Steppe. Oh, okay, so, yeah. Not all Zayla dwell upon the steppes, however. Hang on. Not all Zayla dwell upon the steppes, however. In 1557 of the 6th astral era, some among the Zayla who lived in the frontier towns of Ophir tell under subjugation of the Guardian Empire. They arrived at last in Eorzea in 1562. So, this is not going to be related, really, because of, like, whatnot, but the reason why I see 6th astral era, it could not, it's probably not affected because, like, the shards were not affected, I don't think, by, like, calamities and all etc. It's only just the shard that was being absorbed and the soul was crushed. I don't think the other shards were affected. But when we looked up the 6th astral era, the 6th astral era, hang on, I gotta try and find it. Sorry, I'm just trying to find calamities. It doesn't really work per se because, like, obviously, yeah, so no, I don't think there's a connection. Because the 5th Umbral Calamity is the Calamity of Ice. I don't think it would have been affected because, unless it was somewhat affected. But that's when the 6th shard rejoined the source, was the 5th Umbral Calamity, which then led into the 6th astral era. But yeah, it doesn't connect because, like, I'm pretty sure the shards don't, unless we find out that some of the shards do get affected by events like that. Hi Lucy, how you doing? Oh, you gave me a dude! I'm here to beg for some tomestones, but no tomestones. We're killing, no more tomestones. No more. We're done with those. Do you think the 4th live stream is frozen? I don't know, because we don't know much from this small part of the trailer. Right now, I'm kind of claiming... I feel like... Yeah, because this is... I'm pretty sure this is... I feel like... I honestly feel like... We're going to the 4th, right? But I feel like the setting for the 4th is going to be this area. Like, it's still going to be Blind Frost area. Wait, what does Emmett say? Hang on. Emmett speech. What does Emmett say? Like, what was his... Hang on. Tell me, have you been... Yeah, we've done the bounty. Ah. All the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Ophard's north. The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles. So we've already done Beneath the Waters, the bounty. That was 6.1's dungeon, which was here. We have done the golden cities of the New World, which was Living Memory. Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Ophard's north. So, like, he's probably talking about our world, but it might be a hint towards the 4th. We're gonna do a little... We're gonna do a little... They took away my belts! And they took away my tomestones! I can't have this! No, I'm glad that that stopped me tomestones. I have so many tomestones. Yeah, and the South Sea Islands was the, was Alo? So we, like, from what Emmett has already said, Emmett has already said 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea, those two are connected because it's in the same speech. The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea. That's all connected. So, and then he mentions about Mericidia. Mericidia, the southern continent. Do you know all of the present state of its affairs? So we're not going to talk about Mericidia because we're obviously not going to Mericidia. The main focus is all the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Bifrost in Orford's north. I honestly feel, I'm going to say this right now, we could still have floating cities. We could still have that. Because they could easily live here and then flee to the skies and be over here. Or maybe maybe there's more floating islands over here. We just don't know. We haven't been here. That could be the treasure islands. That could be the treasure islands. The floating islands could be the treasure islands. One day we'll go to Australia. So they probably thought about the end of time stones around 7.0. So in the end, mathematics was the downfall of Ah, damn, maths is... yeah. So I'm going to say Evercold is based on the 4th. It's based on the 4th. But the location of it, like the source location of it, is here. And if we end up having to do a little ASEAN thingy of fusing, doing a little mini rejoining, if we have to do a little mini rejoining, I don't know who lives here, but I think we're gonna do a little right there. Right there. If the 4th has to fuse again, it might have to be like here. Welcome to my TED Talk. Alright. Just do a little ASEAN thing. Just you know, let's tap into a little ASEAN side. You know what? Let's just do a little right there. I think the Zayla of the 4th and the Zayla of the ASEAN step will get on greatly. I think they'll get on greatly. Die a hero or live long enough to become an ASEAN. I mean, who wouldn't? Let's just do a little ASEAN thingy. Let's just do that, you know, smiley face. Look, if anyone wants me to yap about what my theory is about it being right here, let me know. Okay, there is one thing I want to talk about. Do we have... Let me have a looky. I'm trying to see if the... No, I don't want chat up. I'll let this costume contest. Right. I'm going to skip to parts. I'm gonna have to mute it during this, so just a little heads up. Alright, hang on. Let me bring this up. Alright, so let me just yap about this real quick. So, you have reborn mode, right? So reborn mode is what we know. This is what we know as of right now. Evolved mode is more of like kind of condensing, not condensing, but putting abilities together. So like, as you can see here, like this is an example for paladins. So obviously you have Holy Spirit. You have Holy Spirit. And Holy Spirit right now is like you have this and use that to attack the enemy. Well, you spend 1,000. And Clemency is the heal, which you spend 2,000. They're kind of condensing this where it's still the same thing. New action is Divine Justice, so like target enemy does that. It's just basically kind of condensing the abilities together for this one. But some other things they did differently. So like, obviously this is what we have right now, and then this is what we later. Now you're probably wondering, like, why does Provoke have 2? Why does Provoke have 2 charges? Provoke falls in that same line. Like, obviously you see Shirk is gone. So if you target the enemy, you will Provoke. If you target an ally, you'll Shirk. So it's like, yeah, it's basically like, see here, like, target enemy is taunt, yeah, one is basically mitigating. So I do like to switch back to MTOT. I feel like some people are going to be a little bit annoyed about that. I will tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, some people are going to be annoyed about the main tank off tank thing. Some people were saying Paladin back in the day was off tank. Taught me, bro. Alright, so let's just, like, play through this. Also, this is the scuff. This is the developer server, so like you can see, like, I'm wondering if they're going to be changing the UI for some of the stuff. I'm wondering if they're going to be changing the UI. Because doesn't... Hang on. Let me just, like, get in the game. Hang on, let me switch to Paladin. Yeah, we only have this. And this goes up to 100. So they're probably changing... Yeah, because it says defense is 20, honor 40, crest. Crest probably means if, like, if you got your aura on, I'm guessing. That's what I assume what crest is. But defense and armor. Hang on, just hopefully they're gonna... Oh, hey, oh, well, they had the enemy the wrong way. Whoa! Okay, we can see what's going on. So yeah, you can see Fast Blade is your 1, 2, 3. So like as soon as I click that, it's like, you know how PvP does it, like where like you press one and it changes to another spell into another spell. It's kind of like that sort of like system, but it's like an evolved system. So yeah, this is your 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So instead of pressing 1, 2, 3, you're pressing 1, 1, 1. Also, by the way, just to give you a heads up, guys, this is of current now. This is just these abilities that we have in the game right now. We're probably going to get maybe 2, maybe 3 abilities. They might be evolving abilities, etc. We don't know. But we're going to get at least 1 new spell. Just a little heads up there. So, I think this is more of a spell squish, if anything. I think this is more of a spell squish. Because, like, if you think about some jobs, they're gonna be, like, some bars are already overflowing. Some bars are already flowing. Like, I feel like in this stage in expansion, we're gonna get to a point where, like, some people would not be able to have stuff on their bars anymore. They came for Summoner, and now it's everyone else's turn. Unless you're a red mage, we haven't seen a new spell in years. Any tank can be main tank or off tank under Reborn controls. They're going to make specific ones. OT under Evolve, similar to how we have shield healers and pure healers. Yeah, so if you still want to be like a main tank, you might have to just use Reborn way if you want to be a warrior main tank. Oh yeah, this is quite interesting. So when you use Holy Sheltron, if you have it up while this is going on, like during when you get hit, you'll do a parry. You do a parry attack. And then they explain, hey, you can perfect parry this. You can do a perfect parry and you do more potency. Get parried. Yeah, so, yeah, you see here? Getting a tank buster right now. He's timing it. He's timing it. There we go. Hurry Sheltron. Got hit. And then Circo of Satisfaction. There you go. So yeah, there is a perfect parry. Yeah, it reminds me of TBN. Oh yeah, so yeah, you got passage arms here, and then there's like gather round, and then it adds the veil. So yeah, like they're putting some like abilities together. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the death of the 2-minute cool like rotation. if anyone wants a little heads up, this is they're killing off 2-minute rotation. For years, they've been wanting to get out of this system. They've been wanting to get out the 2-minute windows. They've been wanting to get out 2-minute windows. They don't like it. It not only affects how people play and just timing things all online. It also affects how bosses work. Like, if you know, for some bosses just stand there for like 20 seconds without doing anything. They just stand there. They don't do anything. They just stand there while you wail on them. It affects so many like bosses, a 2-minute window, and I think now the dev team really wants to like explore new boss mechanics and like just new ways of making fights more interesting. So they want to get rid of that 2-minute rotation. Oh, by the way, you can do a dash. You dash to an ally and it gives them cover. Dash to an ally, gives them cover. Yeah. So meaning next expansion with bosses, we're gonna see. I'm hoping we're gonna see more really interesting mechanics and less of a like. Still have that pattern, but a bit more. Less pattern, if you know what I mean. Because it's just like very predictable some fights, and I want a little bit less predictability. I'm hoping this provides more opportunity for freestyling. After 3 expansions, I could do Summoner's rotation blind fight. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I hope, like I said, I just want bosses to just be a bit more... Feel a bit more, not threatening, but more just like... I don't know. I just don't want the boss just standing there while we just wail on them. Hang on, let me go to Dragoon. Guys, did they show the Dragoon bars at one point? Alright, they don't. So let me go and show you this. So this is what they have. This is what they have right now. Let me go in game. Let me switch to Dragoon. Yeah. That is a lot of abilities. Go 1. Go... Actually, I'm trying to remember. 1, it's like 1, 2... No, it's like 1, 4... No, wait, hang on. I think I need whale on a target dummy. Trying to do a rotation for a dragoon. Guys? You're very cute. You can come to my house if you want. Come to my house if you'd like. I need to wail on my target dummy for a bit. Because dragoon right now, I don't... Like, I do like it. But it's a lot. Okay, hang on. Let's just slap a ring. Yeah, I thought it was. So... So it's like the back, and then... What's this? Yeah, it's like... And then like... What's this? And then you have to go here, and then you have to go here, and then you have to go here, and then... Yeah, and then do this, and then that, and that, and that, and that. Trying to remember how it's been a long time since I tried like this. But you can see, like... I'm not even doing the weaving at the moment. I'm being lazy. Yeah, let's just start doing this. I'm being kind of rough here. I'm not... I am being very rough with this. I'm not doing this properly, but... Because I haven't played in a hot while. Right, so... You can see what I mean. It's... It can... There's a lot of spells. Like, if my brain was working... I would be able to do this normally, but yeah, it's a lot of that. Right, so I'm gonna reset it. Alright. Okay. Let me go back to Limiter. Because I don't think I need to use it again for the Bard one. So let's go back to Limiter. As a Dark Knight main, I would love my Living Shadow to not be every 2 minutes. Yeah, that'd be really cool, wouldn't it? Alright. Alright, let me come back. Alright. Guys, I'm back. Wait, Jolene disappeared. Where did Jolene go? Okay, we're back. Sorry, we were just waiting on a target dummy. Oh wait, Jolene's over there. Did Jolene just follow us and then... Okay, back to the video. Alright, so... You can see, like, this is, like, all gone. Like, you can see, like, this is, like, this is the 1, 2, and all that, and then... Right, so let's just go forward a little bit. Oh, wait, I might unmute this. Because they do explain something here. You notice... True North is gone.
Weapon skills. So executing the Sinister Drive from the enemy's left will increase potency.
次にデクスタードライブは敵の右側面から実行すると威力が上がります。
And then
Oh, you're on
executing
the deck.
Dexter Drive from the right will also increase potency.
Yeah, so there's a new thing here called Dexter and... It's Sinister and Dexter. Also Blood the Dragon.
でそしてシニスタードライブとデクスタードライブの後に使用
I'm
で
pretty
きる
sure
よう
they're
になる
changing
豪華
the
絢爛は敵
UI
の
for
背面
this.
から実行すると威力が上がります。
And then, after using both Sinister and Dexter drives, this will ready what is known as Winged Chaos, which, if executed from behind, will earn you a significant damage bonus.
Yeah, so Sinister is left, Dexter is right.
これまで での方向指
I
定ア
think
クシ
we
ョン
need
よ
our
りも
hands
条件
on
が
this
細か
because...
くなっているので難しくなっている部分もあるんです
Oh
が、
wait, is Sinister and Dexter left and right in Latin? Oh, that's cool.
実行するタイミングを
I
あ
didn't know
る
that.
程度自由に調整できることと、ベンチフルジャンプというアクションを使うと次に実行するウェポンスキルの方向指定を無視できる効果が付与されるので、これも利用しながら戦います。
Forgot about directionals
So,
altogether.
to offset this increase of difficulty created by implementing this additional layer of attack direction specificity, we've
Yeah,
added
so they've added more positionals. They've added left, right, and back instead of rear and flank.
a little bit more leeway to attack execution timing. We've also added a new jump, which is called Vengeful Jump, which ignores the directional requirements
So you hear that?
of the next weapon skill used.
That's true north. So they want you, like, if you're in a situation where you can't do your, like, left, right, or back, you can use your jump to basically be true north. So yeah, you see that for a split second? Hang on. This, see, Vengeful Strike, that's true north right there. That's your true north. It lasts 30 seconds, it seems like, as well. True north only was like, what, how long is it? Like 15? Or 8? No, it's 10. It's 10. Sorry. So, this lasts longer. Yeah, so you have to weave your jumps. It's also, at this current stage, it's a 10-second
だけの話ではないんですが、
No, no,
リバーコールド
10
から
seconds,
方
it's
向
20
指定に成功した際の手応えを感じてもらえるように、新しい表現の追加なども検討しています。
Yes,
And
20
while
second
this is
cooldown.
not specific to
At the
Dragoon,
moment.
to let players better know that they've successfully executed a directional attack correctly, we'll be adding more intuitive graphical feedback.
でもう一つ流血という要素があります。でこれは先ほどのベンチフルジャンプを実行するたびに付与されていくスタック要素。
I'm wondering, because Sinister, Dexter is left and right, right? I wonder if they're changing the UI to be like more wings. Like one wing could be lit up and then the other wing could be lit up.
になっていて、
Instead
最大
of what we
3
have
スタッ
right
クにな
now.
るとスターダイバーを実行できます。
So another big change to Dragoon with the Evolve mode is the addition of Blood of the Dragon. Blood of the
Alright.
Dragon accumulates each time a Dragoon executes the aforementioned Vengeful Jump. And then when it reaches its max of 3, it readies an attack called Star Diver.
Yeah, there's Star
このスター
Diver.
ダイバーを
Yeah.
実行すると、赤の流血状態に移行して専
So
用
you
の
need
強
free
力なコン
stonks.
ボを実行できます。
Executing Star Driver then grants Life of the Dragon, which in turn allows the execution of a powerful combo.
And there is...
でさら
They
に
added the
とっておきとして
PvP ability.
スターダイバーの後
They
に
added
一度だけ
PvP
スカイハ
LB.
イというアクションを使います。でスカイハイを実行すると空高く飛び上がって一定時間後に地上に落ちてきて大ダメージを与えます。
Which makes you think if
In
they're going to add
addition,
more of these.
executing the
Sky High.
aforementioned Star Diver will also ready the one-time action Sky High. With Sky High, players will fly high up into the air, landing several moments later to deal
They might
massive
change the
damage.
graphic on this. Right now they're using the PvP one. That might change. The graphic might change in that, but yeah, that's if anyone doesn't know PvP, that is Dragoon PvP ability. That's the LB.
So Sky High was designed to feel like a legacy Final Fantasy jump ability. So while airborne, we originally wanted players to be temporarily immune to all enemy attacks.
Originally they wanted you to be immune, but it would break
we
it.
realized that we couldn't go quite that far.
They couldn't do that because if they did it like that, they could just basically tank, like, say you had a tank tower and then the Dragoon did that, it would just basically mean like, oh, okay, then Or like a one kill mechanic or something or something. Sire, Dragoon can now survive
If we made
V6
players
star!
completely
Oh my God.
immune to all attacks, that would kind of mess with a lot of the boss battle mechanics.
Yeah.
So damage reduction won't be a full 100%. But we are looking to have it reduced significantly.
They said 90. Not 100, just 90. Still take some damage.
でも多少やりすぎなぐらいの方が楽しいと思うので、ギリギリを狙っていこうと思ってます。
So I said
God,
it won't be
Mediator is gonna go a
100%,
bit
but
crazy for this,
currently,
I feel
our
like.
internal number that we have is 90% reduction of damage.
90.
Now, that may still
It's still
change
quite high.
depending on how
Still
tests
could
go.
change.
But that said, going a little overboard in this case is a lot more fun, isn't it? Yeah?
Going a little bit overboard is more fun.
はい、それでは一通りアクションを使ってみます。
Alright, so let's take one more look at everything in action.
Drop again. Yeah, Dragoon eating a bone to
Can I do it too?
to soak TVs.
If we could switch to gameplay too, please.
Oh yeah, we need to see it on the keyboard side.
Oh, oh.
But yeah, you like right now some of the abilities that we have, like Stardive is like a 2-minute CD. Like you have to build up the Blood of the Dragon to get it. So if you do this right, I think it'll be about a minute. And then you can do Stardive.
So this time we were showing an example, so we had a set rotation that we did, but it's so exhilarating, and I think you will experience that this is a very different feel as a Dragoon, so I would love for everybody to try it out when it comes out.
少しだけ補足させてください。
I'm just going to tell you right now, I don't understand the White Mage stuff because I don't play White Mage. I can't even remember. Oh yeah, they were talking about you doing more damage, wasn't it? Like...
はい、このスタックが溜まった状態で、ホーリーサンクチュアリーという魔法を実行すると、スタック数に応じたダメー
Yeah,
ジ
so
が
they give
上
us
乗
more
せされます。
bloodly.
So
Yeah,
this
so
is
you're
directly
green DPS
connected
now.
with a new action called Holy Sanctuary that when cast, depletes the gauge and deals damage in proportion to the stack.
Yeah, so Sanctity. Orb. So people said this was a
この
reference
システム
to
の
a
目的
ability
なんで
from
す
an
が
older FF game.
GCD の回復魔法を実行した際に DPS のロスをしづらくすることです。
Dash
So
is now picked.
basically, the
Dash.
thinking
Oh, is it?
behind the implementation of this is to prevent the inevitable DPS loss that occurs when using global
Oh yeah,
cooldown
and
healing
when you
spells.
pop wings,
It's okay.
it gives you like
Content
basically
においては
expedient. It gives you a speed boost.
厳しい DPS チェックに対して、GCD は回復魔法ではなく、なるべく攻撃魔法に回すことを求められるケースがありました。
So this becomes especially relevant in some
I'll
of the
just
more
let them
high-level
talk about
content,
it because
where
I
a
don't
lot of
understand
times
it.
white mages,
White
are
mages
asked
will
to
be able to
ignore
understand this,
global
but I don't
cooldown
like
healing
mage, so...
magics to make sure that parties don't fail their DPS checks.
ヒーラーはあくまでも味方を守ることがメインの
I
役割であって
return in
ほしいので
time for White
このシ
Mage.
ステムを追加することで GCD ヒールの重要性を上げています。
So we want healing to be a healer's main priority, so this new feature is meant to do just that.
まあなのでちゃんと栄唱があるけど GCD ヒールをすることでこのスタックが溜まってそれによって、強力な攻撃が打てる。なので回復魔法を唱えることで自身の DPS も上げられるっていう、まあ要はヒールをしながら DPS も出すっていうところに、今回このエボルブモードのホワイトメイジにはそういった仕組みを実装してます。
So to supplement to that, of course there will be cast time involved, but by casting a global cooldown heal,
Yeah.
you will still be able to attack, and so it's kind of like a heal plus have DPS. And,
Yeah, basically heal
that's
is
how
heal
we
weaving.
will have it for
Heal
the evolved
DPS, heal
mode.
DPS, heal DPS.
またこの変更に伴って
You think- wait, there's a lot of
基
cast
本
time.
攻撃魔法が無栄唱になっています。先ほど説明させていただいた通り、栄唱付きの回復魔法を重要視したので、その分攻撃を行いやすくしました。
So
So
what they
in
did,
conjunction with this, we've removed casting times for most white mage attack spells.
yeah.
We want the main focus to be on healing spells with their cast times and not on the attacks.
So heal, DPS.
Boom.
Dude, DPS is instant. Yeah, moving. You can DPS will move.
が、無栄唱になることで各種アビリ
Yeah.
ティも使いやすくなります
They
し、
basically
コン
switched
テンツのギミッ
damage
ク
to
にも
OC
対応しやすくなると
off
思ってい
cooldown.
ます。
Yeah.
By making non-healing basic attack spells instant,
And I
it makes
literally
them
saw
easier
White
to
Mage
implement
comment,
in
so YouTube
rotations
comments, White
without
Mage is dead.
disrupting
Look,
healing
they will
and
mention
easier to
anything is dead.
incorporate into duty content strategies.
また、
Most
今
people commenting
実
are
機でお見
ones
せした
that
ので
just
気づいた方もいらっしゃるかと思うんですが
downplay everything that they have.
これまで基
That,
本
yeah.
攻撃魔法は同じ魔法を連続で打っていたんですが、単操作を軽減するために1段目と2段目で異なる魔法が発動するようにもなっています。
Finally, we recognize that a lot
That's
of
most
white
commenters.
mages were using the same basic attack spells over and over again. So, to alleviate that monotony, we're tweaking certain spells to have different effects the first and then second times you cast them in a row.
And if you don't like it, just go back to reborn mode.
はい、それでは一通りアクションを使って
If
み
you
ます
don't like these changes,
Alright,
just
so
go
let's
back
see
to
everything
reborn
in
mode.
action
Then
once
they're
more.
not removing it for this expansion. I think what they're doing, though. Oh yeah, see, gives you speed boost. When you pop wings, it gives you speed boost. Um.
白魔同士は他にも
I was
細
gonna say-
かいところを調整していて、これまで以上に扱いやすいジョブになるようにしました。
So we've tweaked a lot of different things. and tried
There's
our
a
best
meme of
to
people
make White
complaining
Mage
that
even
the
easier
jobs
to
are
use
all
than
the
before.
same now and all
例えば、
2-minute
同
burst
じような
themes.
使い道のア
And
クシ
people
ョンだった
complain that
デ
they
ィバ
are
イ
now
ンベニゾ
fixing
ンと
this.
アクアベールを統合してボタン数を削減しつつチャージアクション化
People would
したり
just complain
し
for
ま
the
す。
sake of complaining.
For
I feel like
example,
sometimes.
consolidating Divine Benison and Aquaveil into a single action and then adding charges to this.
テンパランスの効果中は、移動速度が上がるようにしてより便利なアクションになるように調整しました。
With Temperance, to make it
But
easy
no,
to
I
use,
think what they're
we've
doing
added an
this
extra
expansion,
effect
especially
to
with,
increase movement speed after casting
spells,
Temperance.
like with the classes and jobs, is I think they're looking how this works, and then in the next
先
expansion
ほど
after that,
説
they're
明
going
した
to merge the
GCD ヒー
two
ローをしても
together, I think.
DPS をロスし
I
づ
don't
ら
think-
くなるシステムや、基本攻撃魔法の
I
名
don't
称
think
化もあって、
Reborn
これま
mode
でヒーラー
and
ロールはあ
Evolve
まり
mode
プレイ
are
してこ
going
な
to
か
be
った
there
方でも
together
遊
for
び
the
やす
next
くなっている
expansion
と思うので
after
ぜ
this
ひ
one.
挑戦してみてください。
I think it's going to be
So
one.
the
It's going to be one
removal
or
of
the
cast
other.
times for basic
Or it's gonna
attack
be
magic
them
and the
fusing
changes
together.
to the global cooldown for
Like
healing
a
magic to ensure
calamity.
DPS doesn't
We're
drop
fusing the
should help make it
jobs.
easier for first-time healers to get a better grasp of the job. So if you've never played a healer before, now is a great time to start.
はい、以上白魔同士の、ご紹介でした。
Okay, that's all
Hi.
for White Mage.
まあホワイトメイジはやっぱり多くの人が使ってくれてるジョブなので、まあできるだけシンプルに、でも皆さんのフィードバックにあった ヒールしつつもやっぱりより攻撃をシンプルにしたいっていうところに今回答えてるのが
So for the only thing I'm really against is the shared eye level
For
thing.
sure, and with White Mage, I know a lot of players use the White Mage, and so we wanted
I think
to make
it depends,
simple,
Aoife.
but
Like, I do
we
like
have
some part of
listened
it, but it
to
depends
the
on
feedback that we
another
have
thing.
received so that we have a job that heals,
It's just
but also
annoying
can
to get
attack.
gear. Like, say, like, you're through a savage raid tier and you're a
Okay, let us
ninja,
switch
and you're
back
like,
to
oh,
the
I want to
PowerPoint.
switch to caster, and then you have to get gear for that again,
Okay.
and the eye level is like it's a bit
続
annoying.
いてもう一
But
ジョブ
I think
お
you
見せ
still
い
need to
たし
get
ま
that
す
gear
Okay, so
because
we'll
it will
have
still have the
another
same
demonstration.
stats. So you still need to get
One more
gear,
job.
but you'll still do damage, but you
は
won't
い、
have the
最後はレ
stats
ン
that
ジ
you have.
DPS の銀融詩人です
So finally we have the range DPS Bard.
さあでは玉木くんの方の画面をお願いします
No, I don't think
Okay, let's
so.
have gameplay
Because like,
one.
think about it. Like you still have the eye level, right? Say like your main is like one job, like is a DPS job, and you need to switch to another job. You'll still have the eye level, but the item you're wearing is not gonna have the right stats on it. So you still need the right stats on it. So the crafters still need to be there. Crafters still need to be there for like gear and all that. So it will hurt it a bit, but it's still gonna just be an eye level and not a like stat wise.
Please.
はい来ましたね
It's still
Okay,
also
here we
early days. Okay, so this one is
はい、銀融詩人に関しても竜騎士と同じように
I don't know
メカ
much
ニクスに大
about
きな変
Bard
更を
because
行っ
I
てい
haven't
ます
played Bard.
So just like with Dragoon, Evolve mode for Bard, we'll see some major changes to the mechanics.
コンセプトとしては
Oh, also, by the way,
銀
if
融
anyone's
詩人らしく
curious,
支援ジョブ
that
としての
like some
強み
people
を
were really worried
際立
about
たせるためにい
dots.
つどこでどの歌を歌うかをこだ
At
わ
first
れ
we
る
were
遊びを
like,
追加しま
where's
し
the
た
dots gone?
So the main concept we're aiming for with this is maintaining
The
that
dots are
Bard's
somewhere
strength
else.
as a
You'll see,
supporting
you'll see.
role to other party members, while putting more emphasis on songs, specifically when and where you execute which songs.
まずジョブハットのミンストレルシンボルというものがあります。これを消費して、賢人のバラード、軍神のパイオン、旅神のメネートのいずれかの歌アクションを実行します。
So here we have the performance gauge. This bar
Yeah,
is
performance
consumed to cast Mage's Ballad, Army's Paeon, and the Wanderer's Minuet.
それぞれの歌にはパーティーへのバフ効果があって、賢人のバラードはリジェネ、軍神のパイオンは移動速度アップ、旅神のメネットはバリア効果になっています。歌う順番は自由なので、ギミックに合わせて歌い分けることができます。
Hang on, just
So
a minute.
each of these songs grants the parties a buff. Regen for the ballad, increased movement speed for the Paeon, and barrier for the Minuet.
No, you don't have the
And
perfect
songs
stats.
can
I'm
be
thinking
sung
it
in
might
any
have
order,
the
in order to best
item
match
that you
what
have
is
will
currently
still be
going
the
on in
same
battle.
gear, but it shouldn't be the perfect
またこれら
stats.
の歌アクションを実行した直後は、銀融詩人自身も強力なウェポンスキルを実行できるようになります。それぞれの歌ごとに違うプレイ
Yeah,
感になっていて、
we're still 9 months
賢人の
away.
バラード
All
は
this is
これまで
subject
の
to
銀融詩
change.
人にものイメージにもあるドットに関する
They'll
遊
take
びになってい
feedback
ます。
from the
So also
They'll take
singing
feedback
these
from
songs will ready
the
powerful weapon skills that
community
will
and
allow
what
for a
they see what they
variety
say.
of different
But I don't
playstyles.
think they're going to make
For example,
crafters get
after
screwed
casting,
over.
Singing Mage's Ballad, it opens up a damage over time attack, something that bards are already known for.
Oh yeah, 9 months, yeah. Oh yeah, there's the dots. So some people were really worried about the dots here. Why they only last like 5 seconds. I think that's just not right now. I think they still want to have that dot be there. It's just that it's been shortened.
Singing Army's Paeon will open up a speedy multi-hit combo.
Because it could affect the train dummy. So they just have the dot be shortened.
そして旅神のメネットは専用のコンボの最後に強力な一撃を放ちます。
And with the Wanderer's Minuet, which, after a combo, will unleash a devastating single strike.
Bow Mage.
この他にも新しいプレイ感のアクションとして、ワンダラーズバラージというものがあります。これは移動を入力している方向に対して、移動しながら敵を攻撃するアクションで、前に移動しながらだと前へ跳躍して、左に移動しながらだと左
Him
に
on
跳躍し
Sander
ます。
bow coded.
So finally, another new
Bow
way to
mage.
play with the evolve mode is introduced with the addition of what is called Wanderer's Arrow. This, when used in tandem with movement in a
This
certain
used to be a
direction,
disengage.
allows the character to jump in that direction.
So
while
it'd only go
shooting.
backwards.
So left, right, front.
Depending where you're going, it will just go wherever you go. I'm an idiot, so I'm going to fall off the edge.
移動入力なしだと、その場で撃つことも
I
でき
am
ま
an
す。
idiot,
Of course,
so
this
I am
attack
going
can
to
also
die.
be used standing still as well. You don't have to move.
You don't have to move. It's a DPS ability, so like
はい、
you
それ
don't
で
have
は
to
一
move
通
while
りア
doing
クションを
it.
使ってみま
But
す。
if you need to
All right,
move,
so
you
let's take a
can.
look at all of these in action one last time.
See, you still got the damage up there with like what's Bow mage. Yeah, there's gonna be some weaving here.
銀融詩人は、パーティー
But
メン
yeah,
バーとの共同感を感じられる支援効果と、
It's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you right now. Like once we
ユ
can
ニ
start
ーク
getting
界と
like
しての爽快感の両立を目指しま
maybe
した。
with the media tour
So
when we
we
start
wanted to
seeing
give
more stuff.
bards
So
that
we're probably
feeling
not
that
gonna
they're
see things
truly supporting their
until
party while
more
also
things
making
until like
bow play
probably
as
September,
smooth
October.
and slick as possible.
シンプルにローテーションを回すだけであればそこまで難しくはないと思うんです
I'm
が、
not cool enough,
コンテンツに合わせた歌の順番などを考える余地もあるので、やりがいのある
I
も
am
のにな
not
っている
cool
んじゃない
enough,
かな
so
と思い
yeah.
ます。
So the basic rotations
Extra
aren't
doubt. What do you mean
complex,
extra doubt?
But we wanted to allow players the freedom to adjust those rotations based on the duty that they're tackling.
More
making
jobs
it
looked
a
at in
lot
Berlin.
deeper
Yeah,
than
they're
it
gonna
appears
look at them
on the
because
surface.
we also got the character like action
Yoshi P
stuff
wants to
and all
play.
that.
This is his favorite.
いい玉木くんがやっ
We've
て
got
俺ちょっ
new
と
job
手
as
伝ってるから
well, so
We'll let
you're pretty
Tamaki,
cool.
control
Aw,
the
thanks,
character,
but I
and
don't
I can
think Square Enix
supplement
sees it
yeah.
that way.
今玉木くんがやってるローテーションとか、まあ、
I used to be
見てて分かる
cool.
通り
Not
今回
anymore.
のエボルブモードの指針に関してはローテーションが固定されてないどのタイミングでどの歌を歌うかっていうのをボスだったりコンテンツに合わせて自分で考えて作っていくっていうところが非常に特徴なのでめちゃくちゃ自由度が高くて面白いジョブに仕上がってきてます。
So with the bard in its evolved mode, as you can see, the rotations aren't like a set, like a static or like it's not predetermined. You can choose which song you want to sing
Yeah, you can
at which
choose.
timing, depending on the trial or depending on the battle content or duty that you're tackling. And I feel that it really brings out the characteristics.
It depends
of the
on the
bard,
fight.
and so it's really interesting to play.
Gives the
Not
player a
free
lot of
Jolly
freedom
B-Box.
to kind of
I'm
do-
in the
play
UK,
way they
there's
wanna
only,
play
like,
rather
3
than following
locations
a
for Jolly
fixed
B.
rotation that we've decided for you.
I'm not an American.
まあこれ
We don't have the
まあ僕
thing.
いくつ
Look,
かね
if
テスト
14
で
does,
もちろん開発で
if
使わせてもら
14
って
does
る
a
けど
collab with
やっぱローテー
Greg's,
ションの自由
I'm
度って
expecting
さっきの
many Greg's
龍騎士もそうだけどやっぱ
sausage
こだわって
and I'll be
作ってるよね
offended. I'll be offended
Yeah,
if
and of
Square,
course,
like if
I
they
have,
ever did a Greg's
tested it
collab
out,
and I don't
myself,
get a
and
free Greg's.
Again, yeah, with the freedom of
I'll be
the rotations
mighty
that
upset.
you can come up with, and similar to the Dragoon, it's really something that Tamaki was very particular about.
はい、これまでは、
Wait, there's
ジョ
one
ブ
in
の
my
ローテーションっていうのが、決まったタイミングで打つものっていうものが固定化しやすかったんですけど、今回のエボルブモードでは、比較的自由に好きなアクションを使えるようになっているので、 その中でどううまくやるかっていうところが、
I'm
こだわり
only
の
just
ポイントに
saying
なって
it
います
makes me think of
Again,
it.
the concept of developing this evolve mode is that we wanted to give freedom to players. We didn't want them to feel that they were forced to use a static rotation every single
They're
time.
not
We wanted to give them more
sponsors.
freedom to decide when they would use
Unless-
certain attacks.
Look,
and
Greg's.
adapt those to
Hit
the
me up.
changing battle.
まあ改めてになりますが、今日この場で紹
You know
介
what's the
した
sad
4
thing?
つのジョブ、まだまだ
When we go, when I go to V Expo, there's not
ア
actually
ク
a
ションそ
Greg's
のものが変更になったり、
at the
ロケーションが調整されたりする可能性は大いにありますので、その点はご了承ください。
But once again, I did
NEC.
want to reiterate we are still in development,
Which I
of
think
the
is a
system,
crime.
So you may see some of the actions might be changed, or we may make adjustments to
Yeah,
the rotation. So please
like
be able to
actually
advise that.
no. Wait, hang on.
ではパワーポイントの方戻っても大丈夫ですか？
はい大丈夫
So okay, I think we are okay to switch back to PowerPoint, please.
I'll look later. Right. Hang on. Let me find the slide. here.
どのジョブもやっぱりこれによって似てきてしまう。プレイフィールが120秒ごとに。
And of course, first of all, it's with the job actions and considering the synergy and having that sort of 120-second timing from a design perspective as well, you tend to see like similarities across the different jobs.
ま
Yeah.
あ少しでもちょっとジョブにね、個性もさせ
The
る
2-minute
持たせるためにユニークなことをしようとすると、バーストのタイミングからずれるからもうやめてくれってい
Yeah,
う。でも一方ではジョブの個性がないっていうフィードバックもあって、まあここが一つ長年の大きな悩みでした。
And of course, whenever we try to give a little bit more individuality to a job, we see that it doesn't align necessarily with the burst timing, so that may cause some frustrations. But at the same time, if we try to match that, then players start to ask about, well, I want to see more individuality in the different jobs. And
Yeah.
it's been a struggle for a very long time.
でもう一つ
So this also kind of happens with me. So my brain likes to press like I like press button and all that. Sometimes when I will admit to this during raids. Sometimes when I do raiding, I end up like I end up doing my rotation, like my 2-minute rotation, a bit too soon, and then I'm out of sync with everyone else. Who keeps banging outside? Jeez. So yeah, like I just end up just like missing like big damage because my brain just presses, but I get in I tunnel vision. Yeah, I just tunnel vision and I just I miss out on like big burst windows because of it. So I don't really like 2-minute windows. I just because my brain just tunnel visions and like, oh wait, I didn't do this.
ここ
Whoopsie
の
daisy.
下の絵にある通り、
And of course, lastly, as you can see in the diagram on the
Oh,
bottom,
and also like the 2-minute windows and doing the flask up and like the pot and all that. Not flask, sorry, that's a WoW term. Using your like pot and all that like during that. It's like, and those aren't 2-minute rotations. Like so, you have to hold your 2-minute rotation because of the your drinky and it's just yeah.
ボスがこうバトルをスタートすると、最初まずうおーって言いながら、かかしのようにみんなのバストを受ける時間があって。
And this also
and
affects
so
this
when the
boss.
boss fight starts, okay, everybody charges in, then they're all ready to go, and you're striking the enemy as if you're striking a striking dummy.
でそっからうわ
Yeah,
ー
they
って
just
こう
stand
い
there.
ろいろ
Bosses just stand there.
2分間ぐらい
And
暴
you're
れる
just
んだけ
waiting
ど、
in the
2
boss.
分経つとまたうわー
And you go through that 120 seconds, 2 minutes, you give it your all, and then you have to wait, and you have to charge again.
Basically, yeah, it's talking
Yeah.
about the boss is like, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. Now I'm just gonna wait here while you hit me for a while. Yeah, just sit here.
そう
A
これ
boss,
が
like if we talking in term, if you're giving a boss a personality, a boss wouldn't do that. A boss, like, if you're hitting on a boss, they would not just like they would just not just stand there and just be like, "Are you done?" And then you just go like the boss would literally try to physically want to try and kill you. Like a boss should not be just standing there willing unless they're tired, unless they physically show that they're tired. like after doing a big thing, and then you can wail on the boss. So like yeah, just like that scene in Metal Gear. The Metal Gear reference. Are we down with an FF game with Monster Hunter combat? That'd be cool.
どうしてもずーっと同じことをやっぱり繰り返しがちになってくるし、まあそこでボスバトルエンカウンターチームがユニークなタイムラインを組むと、今度はこうシナジーのタイミングにボスがいなくなって撃てる回数が減るからもうやめてほしいみたいなフィードバックもあるので、とにかく皆さんの自由度と我々の自由度をもっと上げて、もっと面白いものを作りたいというのが今回のすいません、
like the rotation right now just affects so many things in 14. And it's difficult for them to design a cool fight because of that.
It's kind of inevitable that we kind of get a little repetitive in these encounters, and
they don't want
something that's unique. And when we try to experiment, then we start running into problems about synergy. And sometimes there are mechanics where when everybody's timing aligns, the boss is gone. And so that's frustrating. We don't want that happening. So we really wanted to have players
they can't explore and experiment with boss mechanics because of this 2-minute window. It's causing a big issue with the playability and fun of the game. So they're getting rid of that 2-minute rotation, can now make them explore unique and interesting experimental ways with bosses.
But also give freedom to the developers to create something that is more than just the 120-second cycles of attacking and then nothing, and attacking and then nothing. Now he has more freedom to do a lot crazier things in battle.
Now more freedom to
do
mess you up.
Things as well.
It's giving more freedom.
補足なんですが、一部のジョブにはそのジョブの個性として味方の攻撃力を上げるアクションなどは残っているんですが、ローテーションに縛りを発生させるようなものではないようにしています。
Again, like I mentioned at the top, the main concept surrounding these changes is to create something that players will enjoy for years to come. And we felt that doing away with
I wonder if this is going to change dungeons as well.
To achieve this.
Because there's one thing I have a complaint about with dungeons, not particularly in terms of bosses, but in terms of like the layout of dungeons. Because I'm not happy with the layout of dungeons right now.
Like say a ranged DPS.
Because if you think about it with dungeon layout, you start the dungeon, you got like one pack and another pack. I'm just going to talk this very tanking perspective. So, I'm a tank. I enter an instance. Pack 1, Pack 2. I pull Pack 1 to Pack 2. We tank them together. Oh, door opens. Another Pack 1, Pack 2. Tank them together. Door opens. Boss. Alright, Boss 1, dead. Go through. Pack 1, Pack 2. Tank them together. Door opens. Pack 1, Pack 2. Tank together. Door opens, boss 2. It's literally just the same pattern. Again, and then next room, pack 1, pack 2, pull them together, DPS and down, door opens. So it's just the same. I just pressed a button and I went back in time. Did I go back in time? No, I didn't. I don't think I did. There you go. Alright. Yeah, every dungeon is the exact same, just the background and music changes. I'm hoping later they will change how dungeon layout works, because it's just the same thing. It's just, and then now me going through, like, I will say this, I have been playing a lot of WoW, so I'm going to make a lot of references to another MMO. I find dungeons more interesting in WoW because of how different a boss room is, or how ads are different in it before each boss. Like it's different. It's different, and then like the ads have different mechanics to them. Like interrupt this one so it doesn't have one thing off. Do this and then that. it feels a lot different, and I really hope that the devs do something about dungeons, because they're suffering. I mean, like how every AR dungeon was. Hang on, let me have a think about AR dungeons. Kind of like that, yeah, like how, like, it's different. Like, early on, AR was a lot different. When did they start changing, like, the setup? Because Heavensward was that same setup, but it had way more packs. It was Stormblood, isn't it? It was Stormblood, wasn't it? No, I'm not saying I want another total. Like, I feel like you're putting words in my mouth. But I just want a dungeon to be more interesting instead of boss. I need something different. I need something different. So, like, it's just, I feel like I'm just doing the same thing with a dungeon. It's not fun. It's really, really not fun. So yeah, like, yeah, like I want to. I need to see more before I can judge. But yeah, guys, I think what I'm gonna do is take a little break because I've been streaming for 2 hours already. And I think I need a break because as I said at the beginning of the stream, my brain is not in the right state right now. I did not sleep well. I had severe heartburn in the middle of the night, so I did not sleep well. So I'm a little bit on edge. So I'm just going to take a quick little break, just to reset my brain. Because I feel like I'm just gonna, like, I don't want to flip out at people. So yeah. I'm not going to take a nap. Oh, hi, Matt. I'm taking a break. I always said WoW has a better dungeon 214 because the way FF arranges its dungeons. Yeah, something needs to be done about the dungeon arrangements. I don't think going back to AR's way of thing is good because AR's way of thing. Some people don't like that. But like I just don't like how layouts are right now because it's just literally, like I said, one pack, drag pack 1 to pack 2, AOing all down, and a door opens. It's literally just that again. And it's been like that since Stormblood. It's literally been like that since Stormblood. When did Stormblood come out? Almost 10 years ago. It's been the same dungeon thing for 10 years. Yeah, I would say post Heavensward actually, so it's been longer. It's been 10 years. I would say post Heavensward because it was like that in Bael'Sal's Wall. It was like that in I'm trying to go further back. Yeah, I would say Heavensward, yeah. Actually, no, you're right. I think even, like base Heavensward was like that. Yeah, even going... Yeah, because I'm now going into the library. I'm going into library, and library was 1 pack in Dragon... Yeah. And same with Vault. Yeah, you know, you're right. Yeah, it's been like that since base Heavensward. Alright. Alright. Then that was over 10 years ago. That was 2015 that came out. So it has been 10 years, and I'm hoping they do a dungeon change up. Hey guys, maybe if they don't change it, and if I end up getting an interview, if they ever notice me and I was very cool and all that, and I was called up to do an interview, like, are you gonna change up the dungeons? Because it's been over 10 years of doing like pulling 1 pack to another pack and AoEing, and a door opens 3 times in a dungeon, and it's boring. It's actually boring now. I like dungeon, like they changed the dungeon aesthetic, but I don't like how they do it. So yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna take a little break. I need to go to the bathroom and stretch my legs. I don't think, like, the thing is, I'm not tired. It's just my head is just meh. So I'm gonna try and find something substantial. Hey, be back. Let me play the music over and over again, because we'll play the husky. We'll play the husky cover. There you go. If you guys want to listen to that one, but yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna play this in the background, and then when I get back, I might look at my inventory. I might show you the inventory and all the dies that I need to get out and all that, because Tuesday is a clean day, so I'm probably gonna log out at the Calamity Salvage. I will show you all that. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I think I'm done with Evercode talk, unless we talk about lore. But we'll talk about, like, if we want to talk about Evercode, we'll talk about, like, lore and the implications and, like, characters involved, etc, etc. Because I like lore. I like talking about lore. I don't like talking about mechanics. If I talk about mechanics, I think I get a little bit grumpy. So, we're just going to talk about lore. We like lore. Anyway, be right back.
Tyler said fun fact during this small break, Thancred is older than Yuri Angel.
Sorry, I need a bit longer, guys. So, because I've been feeling a bit lightheaded. So what I'm gonna do is...
Trice Gaming said fun counterfact, Prish is older than both.
What the hell are you talking about? Hang on. Yeah, this is good. There you go. And plus I'm gonna eat something. So wait, hang on. There you go. You guys can watch this while I'm gonna eat something because I feel very lightheaded. What's your pancake? Okay, be back. Alright, I have something to eat. I have some onion bhajis, so I'm gonna eat this while you guys watch this. is the one we were talking about, how they just putting toppings on top. It's just like, that's enough now. That's enough! That's enough! Hey, putting cornflakes on top! Get in bed. No. You can't eat that! It's even breaking at the seams! Also, hi, we're expecting so much to the raid. I'm just eating something right now, but if you do post-stream stuff, please do. I'm thanking again for the raid. Hi! Hi! I'm just eating on your budget because I was being lightheaded. Oh my god, they're not done with it yet. Oh, Jesus Christ. How doing cute little eyes though. They are making it, giving it does look cute, very kawaii. This is something you'd have with a date. You'd share this. Only eat that one thing, and then you'll be on the sugar rush for years. Yes, I said years. would have been juice. Yeah, they're turning it into a meringue. Yeah, look at that meringue! I'll fold that meringue in. Are they making some kind of souffle? The fruit juice. Look. Oh, it could be fluffy pancakes, yeah. Yeah, no, it is, you're right, it is a fluffy pancake. I do want to see this. How long will this yeah, souffle pancake, yeah. I said souffle, didn't I? So they cook it a little bit, and then when they flip it over, and they put another one on top. Some people, like, some recipes do that. I don't know if this one will do it. I want a fluffy pancake. Can I have a souffle pancake? I want a souffle pancake. I would like one. Can I have one? And you steam it. Yeah, so then you flip it over. Oh yeah, you add another one. Yeah, you see, add the other one. I thought you flip it over first. I guess maybe you flip it on after. I'm trying to remember. They're like little snowmen. It's like little snowmen. I would like one of these. Well, those ones are touching.
And then you flip it. And then you flip it.
And then you flip it. Oh no, no longer touching. I want one. Do you think there'll be a place in like... There's probably a place in London. Do you think there's a place in Birmingham that does this? It's called... I would have some strawberries with it. I want some strawberries. Chocolate. I would like one, please. We don't need seen chocolate. Oh no, we're almost done anyway. I would like one, please. Chef. Oh, chef. I would like two. Two fluffy pancakes. Maybe three is a bit too much. Two would be good. I would have two. Oh. Bit of cream. Bit of straw. No, more cream. Bit of strawberry. Yeah. Bit of strawberry. A bit of banana.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a sharing dish. He's got little eyes. And a little bit of orange. That's a sharing dish.
Yeah! They jiggle! They're jiggly.
I wonder if the person that like the yummy what jiggles a bit. Oh. Phoebe. Oh. Be it to me. Be it to me, boy. Ow. I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I'm gonna look up. Souffle pancake. Right, where is this? Wait. Does this place still? Wait, zoom in. Enhance. Wait. This place doesn't? Wait. Well, that's an actual restaurant. Hang on, menu. This is French. I guess it is. They're probably looking at souffle. Yeah. Oh, what the f— oh my god, wait. This place? This place does something. Hang on. Hang on. Although this place has it here. Oh wait, this is a chain. There's a chain called— I can't say the name because it might just be a local place. Then it would actually dox me where I am. Yeah. They do them. They do something— they also do a tiramisu souffle pancake. What the heck? Hang on. One sec. Yeah, they do different things, and they're saying there's a tiramisu one. Alright. Okay. Can I tag along? I'll say screw it to my gluten intolerance. Oh no, don't do that. I thought I was gonna have gluten intolerance, honestly. I thought I was gonna have a gluten intolerance, but it turned out it was just vitamin D deficiency. Which makes me think I might... I have, like, issues going on with me right now, and I might need to have stronger vitamin D. Actually, speaking of vitamin D, did I take this? I think I did. No, I don't think I did. No, did I? No, I don't think I did. Hang on. I'm running out of water, actually. I've got water over there, but I don't really want to grab that water. There you go. There you go. Yeah, because, like, even if I did take double of this, I did say I might need to go stronger anyway, so... doesn't really matter. Because, like, if I had to go... Because I take 1,000 vitamin D because I'm inside quite a lot, but before I had to take... When it was really bad, I had to take 4,000 unit ones. I had to take 4,000, and then they dulled it down to 2,000, and now I'm on 1,000, but... I was thinking of, like, upping it up to 2,000 anyway, so... Yeah. Need to praise the sun. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad, like, in terms of the winter season, because it's just, nothing happens there. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, guys! I'm going to stand up. Alright. Alright, I stood up. Alright. Oh my god, I need to repair my skill. Right, let me go into pickaxe mode. Let me go into off tank. Alright. So we need to look at our inventories. I don't know what to do with this, some of the stuff. Right. Okay. Do I be a silly little biscuit? And take every die out in preparation for Tuesday? Now. Do I take out all this die now? So we see how much room this takes up. I might also get rid of some things. Like, I don't think I need, like, some of this stuff, so I might just delete it flat out. Like, Cruiser Holloway? Yeah, I don't need these. I don't need this. I gotta keep these. Heavy hollow gear. I don't think I really need these. I'm just gonna delete them. And also next patch we're gonna make it, it's gonna make it so that we can like get these again. Like it'll just be easier to get them, so there's no point. I still have that. So that kind of clears out a bit. I don't need that. Which one's this? This is Cruiserweight first one, isn't it? I'd leave it until you log out. I mean, we could, like, empty it and see what happens for the giggles. Should we just take it out and see the giggles? Because it'll just auto-sort. But to be honest, I might not have the room for it. I don't think I even have the room for it, because there's more here. I don't even have the room for it. I think this is a 2-trip. I think also I need to sort out the bag just in general because I got items here that just I don't really use anymore. I'm keeping the forbidden lemon, so we have to keep the forbidden lemon. I do also have this. This is like... I don't know what to do about this. Because this is... I think this is what I wore this at like only a split second and that was the end of that. Bravery, dexterity. Why do I have dexterity? I have the Eva Pass still. I have the Monk Biscuit. I have 79 blue bananas. Okay, I'll put the 79 blue bananas. There we go. We made slight room. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it for next week because, like, oh yeah, I got Guardian Scales. Because honestly, I could just put the stuff in here that I don't think I will use any. Like, hang on, wait, what? What? I have the old ones. Oh my god. Oh, you guys are showing my inventory's a mess. My lord, her inventory's a mess. I think it's just like items that I have and I just don't know what to do with it. Why have I got 33 lemon fishes? I only had one and now I've got 33 of them. I kept one because of Little Fishy. But now I have 33 of them. Why do I have 33 of them? Did I do some fishing and it gave me lemon fish in one of the things? Maybe. Maybe. Like, I'll entrust this. Oh wait, this is a housing item. I don't want to screw my whole inventory again. Yeah, because I need this retainer to have something else now. So maybe I'll move relics over here or something. I don't know. Yeah, something needs to be done. Again, I'm keeping the forbidden lemon. Alright. We'll have to sort this out. Because, like, I'm probably what I'm gonna do is move some stuff from here over to there. Because this is, like, a mix of, like, so many different things. So maybe I can move, like, the potsherds and just, like, scales and all that, etc. And keep this as, like, housing and whatnot. And then move the relics over. Because these are also going to be going into the armoire, aren't they? So... yeah, it's just sorting everything out. Ugh. Alright. Do you think people are already making... hang on, let me go on to... hang on. Eorzea collection. Let me see. If I search glamours... wait. No, not Simic glamours. If I look up glamours... guys, if I search Evercold, do you think someone's already making an Evercold glam? No. No one's made one yet. Wait, hang on. Cancel that out. Actually, maybe some are. Hang on, let me go to... oh, they changed the layout of the site. Oh, that's much better. Search Reaper. Apply. Okay, there you go. No, I don't think anyone's doing one right now. I think it might be too soon. Actually, someone has done a Death and Snow one. They got that title. I got like a lump in my throat actually when I swallowed that thing. Hmm. Alright. Do you think I can make a Evercold Glam? I don't think... I think once I know, like, we might get new items. Wait, do we know what the dungeon gear looks like? Yeah. Special sign. Because we know what the Alliance raid gear looks like. Oh wait, they've updated the special site. Oh, the free trial starting next Tuesday. The updated free trial. That's the 7.5 feature. Ew. Oh, they update. Oh, okay. I thought the Shadowbringers one was going to be next year, but no, it's going to be next week. Ah. Oh. Where's the patch notes? There you are. How many crests are there for MSQ? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hang on, just scrolling. Always scrolling. Let's see. Did they put what new gear looks like somewhere? That's the new series PvP gear. That's the raid. Maybe they didn't. I don't think they did. Oh. They didn't. Oh, we don't know what the new dungeon gear is. It's probably not dyeable, but yeah. Yeah. I'm being silly. I'm gonna be a silly bean. Do you think I can make something? I don't think I have the Reaper gear though. That's. I think I have the base one, but not the others. Because what I do for almost for the expansion when I go through MSQ, I go as the job of the... Oh. Too used to WoW. I go the job of what the expansion is wanting to do, like the show-off job. So like when we... not during Endwalker, because I was still kind of new to the game. I didn't really about Paladin stuff, so... So we just stuck to Reaper until, and then like halfway through Endwalker, I switched to Paladin. But then during Dawn Trail, we did all of we've been doing Viper for all of it. So yeah, next week we'll be doing Viper again. So, but yeah, at least I know how Reaper plays, so... do I have a one I don't really use this one anymore. I do like this one, but I might change it up. Oh wait, I did have this. I have been like, I could just switch this one up. Actually, no, let's switch this one up. Actually, wait. That's the one during MSQ. I can't switch that one yet. Let's switch this one. Alright. Get naked. Alright, you can keep the shoes. Do we have a Reaper hat? Let me search Reaper. Oh, we do not have the Reaper hat. Whoa. You don't have the Reaper hat? Like, at all? That's not a good sign. Right, hang on. Why have we got no Reaper elf? What? Huh? Okay, we'll just save that. He's got the shoes on. Alright. I don't have any of the Reaper gear. Hang on. Alright. I've heard with your voice, with your interest. Alright. Okay. I wonder if it'd be really cool because they said they're doing character action skins. If they did like actual effects skins, that'd be really cool. Actually, if they added like a frost skin to Reaper. If they added a frost one to Reaper, it'd be sick. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wait, did I? Wait a second. I don't think I did. Did I do this? I did do. Okay. Although I wouldn't use this one. Oh, you can't change. Hang on. I need a cool Reaper hat. Is there a cool Reaper hat? Somewhere. Headpieces. Equipable by. No, that's a Black Mage. Oh god, I can't see. That's Samurai. That's Reaper. There you go. Play. Apply. I mean, technically everyone can wear it, so this is gonna be even more pain in the ass. This is gonna be because everyone can wear everything, so yes. Oh, hi Rick. Thank you so much for the read. How was your stream? What are you going up to? We're doing 14. What are we doing 14? We're just figuring stuff out with our lives. And thank you for the follow, Cora. Is it Cora Yappin? Thank you. But guys, my name is Kin. I play Fanfest 14. I'm an Abyssal Yappin VTuber with a British debuff, as you can tell with my voice. Right now, we are trying to look at like Reaper glams, but then I've realized I don't have any Reaper glams. So yeah. If you need to post stream stuff, please do. And thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. We were just going over some videos we were talking more about the Evercold expansion trailer and looking at like lore implications where it could be like obviously it's what in this particular area, but I was thinking what if something happens, then this could happen, what could mean for the future and all that stuff. So it's difficult to guess now because obviously it's 9 months from now and we still don't have 7.5 to link more stuff together. So yeah. But right now I am looking at gear in game for a Reaper Glam for an expansion. This is going to be 9 months cooking. Just like how Yoshi P is cooking for 9 months to give birth to Evercold. Just but no, if you need to do post stream stuff, please do. And thank you so much for the raid again. I need to find a Reaper hat. But like I said, everything is everyone can wear everything. So now I gotta find a Reaper hat. I mean, there is Zero's hat, but that's on the Mog station. I mean, I'll probably get this outfit in the future, honestly, because I'm a sucker and I might actually get the earring. I might just buy the outfit just to get the earring. But I thought there was another hat in game that's similar. If anyone knows a Reaper hat that's very similar, because like I went to this vendor, they have a hat, but it's got a, like, you're wearing a mask, like a face mask, so it doesn't really work. So I'm trying to find something else. Oh, there it is. There is the hat. It's the virtual hat. It's not the hat I'm looking for. What's the hat in the one you wear for Dawn Trail? I might have to look at the... I might... let me just go to the vendor in Doliolo. I'm gonna head off. It's 2 AM now. Oh my god, go to sleep. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Gonna need warmer clothes now, forever cold after my tropical outfit. I know, it's quite jarring, isn't it? It's like, oh, we had a nice summer vacation and now we're freaking dying in the cold. Although, the trailer shows, like, seems like the world is not so cold. Which makes me think 2 time things might be happening. Weeper, assassin. Yeah, no, this is not what I'm looking for. Although the top is very fluffy. I don't think I've done the quest for this, so. Oh no, it says I have. Oh no, because yeah, it's melee DPS. No, it's not gonna fit. It's gotta be. Wait, don't I have this one outfit? Don't I have this one outfit? Unless it's freaking store item, which it could possibly be. But I remember this one outfit. I remember this one outfit. Oh, guys, I'm too used to playing WoW. Frickin'. Okay. I think it's here. Let's put it as a full outfit. I mean, this one's pretty cool. I also have to remember, like, I can wear anything now, so it's not just Reaper gear, it's also tank gear. Because I want that fluffy shoulder feel. Oh, this was the example they used during the Fanfest. This is the example. They removed this belt. I really wish I could remove the. I'm hoping there's like ones where you can remove capes, or maybe like an option where I can remove Catboy tails from like outfits, because even though I love my Catboy tail, it does get in the way of some outfits. Like how Vieira can hide their ears. By the way, if you can remove this top bit here, I know they won't do it for the near set, but if they can remove this, that'd be pretty cool. Oh wait, this would be pretty good. This is the one that Fancred used when they went to Garlic Mold. Because, like, honestly, like, the beginning expansion, we're probably not going to be having the outfit that's used in the trailer, or, like, the outfit, because, like, it's usually the relic armor for the expansion, so we won't get it until, like, level 109. So, yeah, like, this is mainly, like, for the beginning part. I don't know why I'm thinking about this now. I just like glamming. and plus it'll probably change over time. I got 9 months to think, chat. 9 months. But I might as well get started. Where was that top? It was a level 1 item, wasn't it? Maybe I don't have it. Hang on, I'm gonna look on the Mog Station. Oh, I think they used this as an example as well by removing the scarf. Still wondering how we stole Zero's Reaper clothes. Look, she ain't using it anymore. It's just she's not using it anymore. Might as well utilize it. Store Fantasy Online. I still really want to get the spike. Money. And the runway walk. It's tempting. It's tempting. Hey, costume set, is it under? Oh yeah, I forgot they added the Garnet's outfit in here. Let's see. It was quite an oldish one. There's 0. It was quite an oldish one. Oh, it is on the store, so I don't have this. Hang on, let me just double check, because it is on the store, so let me open the armoire. I could end up having it, because it's around that time where people kept gifting me things. Cough, cough, Ruby. But it, yeah, because I have the king, and I was given this. But it looks like I don't have it. Yeah, I bought this one myself. Yeah, okay, I don't have the signer's attire. That was the one I was thinking about. It was... Hang on, let's go to sleep. Oh, okay, I'm not playing WoW anymore. Yeah, it's the signer. It's one with like, it's like got the fluff on it on the shoulders. So what? So you condone us being a fifth? A fifth? A fifth. It's this one. Hang on, let me. Make this a bit bigger. And then... Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about. Because I think these shoulders would be perfect. Like this top. And then what if we put on... Zero's outfit? Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, the cat boy's cooking. Yeah, damn it. Yeah. And I could probably use something in the game for, like, the rest of it. Because I like mix and matching. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. And then I could dye it. Yeah, you can dye the shoulders as well. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah. You can make it shiny if you wanted to as well. Or make it brown. That's good. Wait, let's hide that. Hang on, what's this look like? Oh, sexy shoes. La la. He can pull it off. He can pull it off. And then maybe we can. Oh, let's do that. Actually, we can remove that to make it dark there. But I might not use these boots because even though they're nice, I don't think I want wearing heels for this expansion. But yeah, this is the chest I was thinking about. So maybe there's like, maybe I could find another chest piece that can replicate this. But I don't know if I'll be able to find a hat. Actually, wait. Bard. Red Mage. Hold up. Bard and Red Mage. I forgot about those two. Ah, it's our live reporter from the scene. Hi, B. How you doing? B, how, like, did you manage to get into, like, you did manage to get in the seating area, didn't you, for the keynote, didn't you? I don't know where you were sitting. Yeah, I might end up getting tempted to get this hat. But I'm tempted to get it's not just for the hat, I also want the earring from the Zero set, so that might be a I got into the venue for the keynote yesterday, but I had no seat. You were standing for 2 hours, bless. Bless. Yeah, tempted to get the Zero hat. Like the Zero set, and like I'm gonna see if I could find actually hang on, let's back out, I feel like I could find something for Red Mage and Bard. Hang on. I do have Bard and Red Mage stuff. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a looky. Let's search Red Mage. Right one. Yeah, we could use this. Like, you see how they have this? I can't dye this version, but you see what I mean? And then if I go to Bard, you see like Bard has something very similar as well. Can't dye this one because it's not the right version. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like they have similar hats, so you could still use that as an alternative. The only problem is just the shirt. There's gotta be like a fluffy shirt. Like, not a fluffy shirt, but like armor with fur on it. That's not the set I'm thinking about. Maybe something from Heaven's Sword? I really wish I could move the tail from some armors. Alright. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure this out. Like, it's been annoying. I kind of wish there was a system in the game, kind of like the... Like, you could track all the glamour pieces in the game, instead of having to, you know, back out and looking at AOZ glamour. So... Yeah. There's an issue there. Also, I am getting really sleepy because I did not sleep well. I did not sleep well last night, so I might end it here. Just a little heads up. Let me look on... Yeah. I might hold off and see if it goes on sale. The Signer set. And I also want to get the Zero set, so that's already coming up to like £20 just for those 2 sets. But I feel like I could find something else in the game that matches that feel. There's gotta be something in the game that has that same feel. But yeah. I'll think on it. But I also do want to get the bike. the Hardy Daytona. And the count. Oh god, I think I'm spending like £40 on the store at some point. Alright. Gang. As much as I like to continue sharing, I think I'm going to call it a day. Because my brain is shutting down. So I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the evening and just, yeah. I am having a lovely curry tonight, so that is going to be most enjoying. Most enjoying indeed. You can tell like my brain is shutting down. But you can tell my brain is shutting down just from me talking. I'm just trying to find someone to raid who is streaming like 14. Star's been streaming 5 hours, so I don't think we should raid Star because she might end. I do see Hicks playing, but Hicks is in the midst of raiding. So just and just being cautious about that. Wait, Layla's playing Tomodachi Life. Wait, hang on. I kind of want to raid Layla and be like, you cave in. I see. Mwahaha. Yeah, we'll do that. Do we have an evil? We do have. Like, we have Ihi, don't we? Ha ha ha. You gave in. Yes. Very good. Yeah. Alright. Then can raise at the end, of course. We gotta bring it down to earth. Alright. Okay. That's gonna be our brave message. So tomorrow we are not going to be streaming tomorrow. As much as I would like to stream at 11 o'clock at night to pull for nice nature, I don't think that's gonna work. So we'll be streaming Monday, and we'll be streaming Imemusume. So I need to make sure I do a proper schedule next week, because next week it's gonna be super busy. So Monday is the next stream. It'll be an Imemusume stream all day. Be a nice nature day. Hopefully we get nice nature. If we don't, I'll cry. And then on Tuesday will be Final Fantasy XIV, and it's gonna be a lot of Final Fantasy XIV that week. Yeah, Thrice, if you want to do the Alliance raid on stream, if you want to do the Alliance raid on stream on Tuesday, I'm down for it. I just need to catch up with the quest, because I still haven't done the quest. As you could tell, speak with I still haven't done this quest, so I'll have to get that sorted. But yeah, Nice Nature Monday, and then probably Final Fantasy XIV all week next week, and then probably weave something else in. But yeah, I can see the quest. Alright, guys, on the YouTube side of things, thank you so much for hanging me out on the YouTube. I've not been reading in the messages because I'm a terrible person. I really need to figure something out with YouTube chat, because I just keep forgetting to like look at YouTube chat. It's because Twitch yaps a lot, and and then notifications happen on Twitch, and I keep forgetting about you guys. You can blame Twitch. YouTube fight Twitch. Twitch fight YouTube. Alright, guys, we're gonna go say hi to Layla. Layla is playing Tomodachi, but also does play Final Fantasy XIV. I can't see when the raids go out. Okay, it's fine. But Layla does play Final Fantasy XIV as well, so Layla might end up yapping about the next expansion as well. Layla might end up calling me and yap to me about the expansion at some point. Who knows? I would love to do some yapping with Layla, like, and Theorycraft and all. That would be pretty cool. Alright, yeah, guys. You all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you all for the follows today. Thank you for the raids. Really good, thank you for the 43 months. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I am going to have a delicious curry and probably plonk my head on the pillow because my head feels heavy. Okay. Bye-bye. Here's Glopperwolf.